Hello my friends and welcome back to another video. In this video we'll be taking a deep dive into the lore of the current chapter master of the White Scars Legion, Jubal Khan. Unfortunately, there are no quotes whatsoever of anything Jubal Khan says directly, and any direct information I am able to find is pulled from old codexes or the Index Astartes. Part of the fun I get out of this is trying to work on my voice acting, of which I will now be mainly focusing on for the narration of this video. I am, however, determined to complete this current Chapter Master series, as I don't really know much about the obscure Chapter Masters of the founding legions, and so personally want to keep learning more about them. From the beginning, the point of me making this YouTube channel has been to help myself learn more of the lore of 40k, and that is what I'll do. So, without further ado, let's begin. Though not much is known of Jubal Khan's early life and time before becoming Chapter Master of the White Scars, for now we can only hazard a guess at his upbringing and training, which more likely than not would have origins rooted in the proud traditions of Chagoris, the homeworld of the White Scars chapter. As a youth, he would have been exposed to the harsh landscapes and rigorous warrior culture of his people. The nomadic lifestyle of the Chagorians, characterized by fierce independence and a deep connection to their steeds, likely installed a sense of resilience and adaptability from an early age. Like all aspirants of the White Scars, Jubal would have undergone rigorous training and indoctrination within the chapter's fortress monastery. This training would have encompassed not only physical conditioning and combat skills, but also the honing of his spiritual and mental fortitude. The teachings of the Stormseers, the mystical shamans of the White Scars, would have played a crucial role in the shaping of his beliefs and guiding his path. These teachings focus on prophecy, divination, and spiritual guidance, drawing from the sacred electromagnetic storms of Chagoris. Instilling spiritual resilience and inner strength in the White Scars, through rituals and meditation, they unlock glimpses of the future and offer wisdom that shapes the beliefs and actions of the chapter's warriors. Jubal Khan's journey to assuming the mantle of Chapter Master of the White Scars commenced with the mysterious disappearance of his predecessor, Jubal Khan, during a perilous encounter with the Drakari. This unforeseen vacancy in the leadership prompted the chapter to seek a new commander, setting the stage for Jubal's rise to prominence. In response to the vacancy, Jubal, alongside 3 other distinguished candidates, was selected to undergo a series of secretive and arduous trials within the enigmatic Valley of Khans, nestled amidst the Kunkata mountains of their homeworld Chagoris. These trials, veiled in secrecy and shrouded in mysticism, tested not only the physical prowess of the aspirants, but also their mental fortitude and strategic acumen. Against the backdrop of the valley's rugged terrain and unforgiving elements, Jubal Khan demonstrated exceptional resilience, courage, and leadership qualities, emerging as the sole survivor among his peers. His abilities to navigate the trial's challenges and emerge victorious spoke volumes about his suitability for the esteemed role of Chapter Master. Having proven himself worthy through his triumphant emergence of the trials, Jubal Khan was unanimously confirmed as the new Chapter Master of the White Scars. His ascension to this prestigious position was met with acceptance and reverence from his fellow warriors and the revered Stormseers, who recognized his potential to lead the chapter into a new era of glory and honor. Unfortunately, unlike the video before with Azrael, we don't have any details of his trials, so we'll just have to hope that one day in the future we might get to actually see these trials in future books and lore. In the midst of the Chapal uprising, Jubal Khan found himself at the helm of the White Scars, facing a formidable challenge to the imperial authority. The rebellion, born out of discontent and grievances, threatened to plunge the planet into chaos. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Jubal mobilized the chapter's forces with a mixture of resolve and strategic foresight. The White Scars' response was swift and calculated. Utilizing their expertise in hit-and-run warfare, they launched a series of surgical strikes against key insurgent strongholds and supply lines. These raids, characterized by lightning-fast assaults and rapid disengagements, inflicted significant damage on the enemy while minimizing casualties among the Astartes. Jubal's leadership went beyond mere military tactics. He understood the importance of psychological warfare in subduing the rebellion. By striking unpredictably and instilling fear in the insurgents, he undermined their morale and sowed doubt within their ranks. Each successful operation reinforced the perception of the White Scars' invincibility and further eroded the resolve of the rebels. As the conflict escalated, Jubal orchestrated diversionary maneuvers to keep the enemy off balance. Feints and decoy assaults drew insurgent forces away from critical defensive positions, creating openings for Imperial forces to exploit. This coordinated effort, combined with the resilience of the Imperial Guard regiments and local defense militias, turned the tide of the conflict into the favor of the Imperium. The culmination of these efforts came in a climatic battle where the White Scars, bolstered by their allies, confronted the heart of the rebellion. In a display of martial prowess and strategic brilliance, they routed the insurgents, scattering their forces and breaking their will to resist. Victory was achieved, and Imperial authority was restored, thanks in no small part to the leadership and indomitable spirit of the White Scars Chapter Master. The Third War for Armageddon was a cataclysmic conflict that engulfed the hive world of Armageddon in the grips of unrelenting warfare. At the forefront of this apocalyptic struggle stood the Orc warlord Ghazghkull Thraka, whose massive warg unleashed untold devastation upon the Imperium-held planet. In response to the Orc invasion, Imperial High Command rallied over 20 Space Marine chapters to the defense of Armageddon. Among them, the renowned White Scars. Led by their chapter master, Jubal Khan, the White Scars deployed with haste to confront the Greenskin tide of destruction. Millions of Orcs swept across the planet in a frenzied rampage of violence and destruction. The White Scars, known for their lightning-fast assaults and hit-and-run tactics, adapted their strategies to the grim realities of urban warfare, engaging the Orcs in brutal close-quarter combat amidst the shattered ruins of the once great metropolis. Jubal Khan orchestrated a series of daring raids and surgical strikes behind enemy lines, targeting vital Orc strongholds and disrupting their logistical networks, something I never thought I'd be saying about Orcs. These covert operations, executed with precision and audacity, inflicted significant damage on the Orcs and hindered their ability to sustain their relentless assault. Amid the carnage and chaos of the battlefield, Jubal Khan led his warriors with unwavering resolve and indomitable courage, inspiring them to feats of valor against overwhelming odds. His strategic brilliance and tactical ingenuity were instrumental in turning the tide of the conflict, as the White Scars fought tirelessly to aid Armageddon from the encroaching green tide. One such conflict reported that Jubal Khan and his brothers were able to destroy an entire Orc brigade without a single shot fired or battle brother fallen, though the details of how this was achieved will likely remain a mystery. While Jubal Khan still fought valiantly with his chapter during the Third War for Armageddon, Chagoris, the proud homeworld of the White Scars, came under attack by the forces of Chaos, led by the notorious Huron Blackheart and his Red Corsairs heretic Astartes, ordered there by Abaddon the Despoiler of the Black Legion himself. The Chaos invasion threatened to engulf the planet in darkness and corruption, posing a threat to the White Scars' ancestral home. Despite the suddenness of the assault and the overwhelming odds stacked against them, the White Scars' garrison forces, under the command of Barutai Khan of the Second Brotherhood, mounted a staunch defense of Chagoris. They fought with unwavering determination, drawing upon their martial prowess and indomitable spirit to repel the heretical invaders. However, the battle hung in the balance until the timely arrival of a strike force led by Kasara Khan, the master of the hunt and revered warrior within the chapter. With his warriors at his side, Kasara Khan unleashed a devastating counterattack against the forces of Chaos, turning the tide of the battle in favor of the White Scars. The arrival of Kasara Khan and his warriors injected renewed vigor into the defenders, inspiring them into greater feats of heroism and valor. Together, the White Scars fought with unmatched ferocity and determination, driving back the forces of Chaos and securing victory for Chagoris. The counterattack on Thifnar was a bold and daring move orchestrated by Jubal Khan in response to the damage inflicted upon Chagoris. A formidable space station seized by the heretics as a main dockyard for their pirate-like war fleets became the target of Jubal Khan's retribution. Leading a swift and decisive naval assault, Jubal Khan, accompanied by his honor guard, spearheaded the assault. Leading from the front with unmatched courage and martial prowess, Their objective was to plant melter bomb charges within the heart of Thifnar, targeting its critical plasma reactors and causing catastrophic damage to the station's infrastructure. The battle raged fiercely within the corridors and chambers of Thifnar as the White Scars clashed with the heretical forces. Despite their outnumbered and perilous situation, Jubal Khan and his warriors fought with unmatched ferocity, their determination undiminished by the danger they faced. Ultimately, the White Scars succeeded in their mission, planting the melter bomb charges and inflicting significant damage upon Thifnar. However, their victory was short-lived, as collapsing corridors trapped Jubal Khan and his honor guard within the station, leaving them vulnerable to capture by the Red Corsairs. Seizing the opportunity, the heretical forces apprehended Jubal Khan and subjected him to brutal and relentless torture, seeking to break his spirit and extract valuable information from him. The exact details of Jubal Khan's ordeal at the hands of the Red Corsairs remain shrouded in darkness, but it is known that he endured unimaginable suffering during his captivity. The heretics, known for their cruelty and ruthlessness, spared no effort in their attempts to extract information from the captured chapter master. The rescue operation was meticulously planned and executed, with the White Scars deploying their most skilled and seasoned warriors to infiltrate the enemy stronghold and extract Jubal Khan from captivity. Despite facing formidable opposition, the warriors of the White Scars fought with unmatched ferocity and determination, refusing to falter in their mission to secure their beloved chapter master. Amidst the chaos and carnage of battle, the rescue team reached Jubal Khan's captivity and engaged the heretical forces in a fierce and bloody confrontation. Despite facing overwhelming odds, they succeeded in overpowering the enemy and liberating Jubal Khan from his chains, ensuring his safe return to the ranks of the White Scars. Jubal Khan's recovery from his capture and torture by the Red Corsairs was a challenging process marked by physical rehabilitation and emotional healing. Despite severe injuries and trauma, Jubal remained determined to return to his duties as chapter master. With the support of the White Scars medical personnel and his fellow warriors, he underwent surgeries and treatment to address his wounds. Emotionally, he grappled with the psychological scars of his ordeal, but found solace in his camaraderie with his brothers in arms. Over time, Jubal's strength and vitality began to return, allowing him to resume his leadership role within the chapter. He would, however, never ride into battle again, being limited to the confines of his apothecarian cradle, much like the Emperor entombed upon the Golden Throne. His strategic mind continues to lead the White Scars into conflicts across the galaxy, and serves his brothers well, if not better, for the distractions of battle no longer hinder his foresight and tactical brilliance. His last known action was to impart upon the Master of the Hunt, Khosrow Khan, the cyber Burkard known as Anzuk, the ancient hawk of fire and water, passed down sporadically from the different Khans throughout the chapter's history. A gesture that some within the White Scars believed to have hidden motives, for Khosrow Khan had been the first of the White Scars to cross the Primaris Rubicon, much to the displeasure of Jubal Khan. What passed between the two Khans that day was not recorded, and none know of what was said. But it is known that when Khosrow emerged from his audience with the chapter master, he wasted no time in calling his battle brothers to him and preparing to take the fight to the heretics still ravaging the Yasan sector. His hunt was not over, but for now it was set aside, for a new duty was his to complete. The Yasan sector seethed with foes, and all else would have to wait until it was secure. Many feel that Jubal Khan intends to use this ancient cybernetic warbird to keep tabs on the wild master of the hunt, for Anzuk is able to record all it sees, essentially acting as a spy for the chapter master. I, however, believe that Jubal Khan has long since acknowledged that Khosrow is the worthy successor to the chapter's leadership, and while Jubal lives in his painfully interned state, he will do all he can to aid the future of his chapter, whether that be direct leadership or supporting one who can. And though the idea of becoming a dreadnought is considered a fate worse than death among the White Scars, for they value the freedom to ride the plains of Chagoris with the cool breeze upon their face, Jubal Khan's loyalty to the Imperium and the Emperor is without question, and continuing to serve on the field of battle as a mighty venerable dreadnought brings honour and glory to his final days as a son of the great Jagatai Khan. Though, due to dreadnoughts being kept in stasis most of the time as their minds and sanity degrade over time while awake, it would essentially remove him from the position of Chapter Master, making way for Kasaro to take the trials and lead his brothers in Jubal's stead. Jubal Khan's story is unfortunately very limited in comparison to many other characters within the 40k setting, and I can't help but feel he is simply a stepping stone in the grand scheme of the White Scar's overall influence among the stars of the galaxy. And though there is very little information on him, his impact all the same is still important, even if minor. The White Scars as a whole do not get the attention they deserve, though I hope in the future, possibly with the eventual return of their Primarch Jagatai Khan, we will see more of them within the setting, and Jubal Khan's story come to an honourable conclusion. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, click that bell button if you want to be notified of any future videos, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so on Patreon for just £1 a month. Or click that join button down below to support on YouTube for just 99p a month. Feel free to share this video with your friends and let me know in the comment section down below what your favourite Jubal Khan moment is.
Let's feed the algorithm gods.
Thanks again for watching my friends, and ta for now.